problems and question answers. So your textbook page number. Page number what we have is 71. Page number 71. New book. And two questions I think we completed yesterday. Third question. In a class, teacher asked students to write the molecular formula of oxygen. Shamita wrote the formula as O2 and Priyanka as O. Which one is correct? State the reason. Okay. So, what is written by Shamita? Formula, molecular formula, right? Molecular formula of oxygen. Okay. So what Shamita wrote? Shamita wrote O2. And then another person wrote Priyanka wrote as O. Priyanka wrote O. So Shamita is correct. Shamita is correct. Because oxygen exists as a diatomic molecule. Diatomic molecule. Right, students? Then fourth one. Next question. I mean the next question. When Mohit said H2 differs from UH, justify. Okay. So H2 is different from 2H because H2 represents molecule, one molecule of hydrogen. One molecule of hydrogen. One molecule of hydrogen. But 2H represents two atoms of hydrogen. Understood, students? That's all. There is no big explanation here. H2 is a diatomic molecule. You know that very well. And single H, if you are writing this, that represents the atom. Okay, atom of hydrogen. So while discussing yesterday molecular formula also, we have discussed this one regarding the mole concept. Right. Then fifth question. So let us see the fifth question. What is that? So that is what we have here is Lakshmi gave a statement CO and CO both represent element. Is it correct? State reason. Okay. Okay. Fifth one. Answer. What do we have is CO and CO both represent element. CO and CO both represent element. Okay. The statement is wrong. The statement is wrong because CO is carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide, which is a compound. Which is a compound. But CO is element, that is cobalt. That's all. Very simple, so simple. So this much if you write your answer is completed, students. That's all. So then let us go to sixth one. Sixth one. Let us see the question. The formula of water molecule is H2O. What information do you get from this formula? Right. So it denotes one molecule of water. One molecule of water. It denotes one water molecule contains two atoms of hydrogen and two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen. Still what can you write? Okay, that much. Or you can elaborate. You can write molecular weight also. Molecular weight is equal to ADG. You can stop with this. So till you can write anything, you can elaborate this. Okay, nothing more than that. Then coming to seventh one, what would you write? Sorry, how would you write? Two molecules of oxygen and five molecules of nitrogen. Very simple and easy question. What is this? Two molecules of oxygen. Two molecules of oxygen can be written as 2O2. 2O2. And what is the next one answer? Five molecules of nitrogen. Five molecules of nitrogen. 5N2. Molecules of nitrogen. No? So molecules of oxygen, molecules of nitrogen. Finish. 5N2. Then let us see the eighth question. The formula of metal oxide is MO. Then write the formula of its chloride. Formula of a metal oxide equal to MO. Okay, we know that. We know that valency of oxide equal to -2. Hence, MO. Hence, okay, valency of the metal equal to +2. Therefore, M +2, O -2 means M2, O2 cancel. This means MO. Okay. Therefore, metal chloride becomes. Therefore, write the formula of its chloride. Therefore, its chloride. Its chloride can be written as MCl2. Please. Okay, students, are you getting? That's all. That is how we analyze. I'm going to drop this. Eighth question over. Then coming to ninth one. Ninth one. Formula calcium hydroxide CaO2 and zinc phosphate SnCO4. Then write the formula calcium phosphate. Okay. So given. So what is given? Formula of calcium hydroxide. Okay, formula of calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide equal to CaOH twice. Therefore, valency of Ca equal to +2 and OH equal to -1. Then formula of another one is given. What is that? Zinc phosphate. SnCO4 zinc phosphate equal to SN3CO4 ZN3PO4. Okay. So therefore, valency of zinc equal to +2 because this is reversible and +2 and PO4 equal to -3. Phosphate is a tri-negative ion, right? And hence formula of what is asked here? Formula calcium phosphate becomes calcium phosphate becomes okay Ca plus 2 and PO4 minus 3. Implies directly I am writing here. No more discuss and all story. Okay, implies Ca3 PO4 twice. This number here, this number there. Okay. Finish. Then 10th one. So 10th one, what is the question? Let us see. Find out the chemical names of the formula for the following common household substance. Okay, common salt. What is our here? Chemical names and formula. Okay, chemical names and formula. Chemical name. Chemical name. The common name. Common name. Chemical name. Just I am drawing a table like partition. Okay, chemical name and formula. Formula, right? Okay. So first one, what is that? First one is what is the first one that is given here? Okay, common name. What is first one is? A common salt. Common salt. Chemical name sodium chloride. Sodium chloride. And then the formula is NaCl. Second one, next B. What is B? B baking soda. Baking soda. Baking soda. Baking soda is sodium bicarbonate. Bicarbonate. NaHCO3. Here, bicarbonate is a into ion. So, if you have seen this one, Na plus HCO3 minus. So, 1 and 1. NaHCO3, sodium bicarbonate. Okay, right. Then coming to next one, C. C. What is C? Washing soda. Washing soda. Washing soda. Baking soda means what? You use this in your kitchen daily. You can ask your mom, whoever is cooking. Okay? Anybody, daddy cooking? Okay, daddy can also cook. Even I too cook sometimes. Okay. So it is sodium bicarbonate, cooking soda. Okay, or baking soda. Cooking soda also will call. Cooking soda also means this one only. Okay, right. Washing soda. Okay, sodium carbonate, deca. So what is that? It is given sodium carbonate, decahydrate, which means Na2CO3 10H2O. This is a complex salt because here water molecules also associated with it. Means what is the meaning is suppose okay what is this 10H2O sir? How is it associated with the sodium carbonate sir? You may get a doubt. Okay. So if you see copper sulfate CuSO4 means what? Cu plus 2 here means cupric sulfate. It is blue in color. Blue in color means what blue? Suppose if you have seen this light blue, okay, light blue. So that is what we say is hydrate means water ions are involved with it, means associated with it. Okay, water ions are associated with it. So I think 2H2O it seems 2H2 or 4H2O something. So this is in blue color. Why does it appear blue means already water ions are associated with it. So what happens is if you heat this, what happens is that blue color will go. So it will appear in again white color only. So if you leave that copper sulfate for some time, okay, after you heat it, that is changing into colorless now. Just you keep it in the atmosphere like this. You hold that salt with your palm like this for some time. It can absorb the water vapor that is present in the atmosphere, and again it will become into blue. Understood? So there are some salts like that. So this is also one of such salts, right? Okay. And next one. Right. Next D. What is given D? D. So D is vinegar. Okay, vinegar. Let D little down. D. Vinegar. So chemical name is actually what to say is acetic acid. Citric acid. This is a carbon compound. CH3 COOH. Acetic acid. Right, students? So anything more given? Okay. So 10 question we have finished. Go to the next question. That is 11th one. Question number 11. By the way, one small information for you is you are going to have an objective test this weekend in the chapter is matter pure. So prepare well. From the textbook, I have given the objective questions. Okay, from the textbook, your lesson, and also the questions that are there at the end of the chapter. After the chapter, which I have explained each and every question, no? From those questions and the entire lesson, I have given 15 bits. Two problems you will have. One is mass by mass percentage on mass by mass percentage. Another one mass by volume percentage. Okay, students, prepare well and write well. Question number 11. Right, calculate the mass of the following. Very nice. So mass of the following 0.5 molar into gas. Okay. Yes. Calculate the mass of the following. So A, what do we have is 0.5 mole of N2 gas. 0.5 mole of N2 gas. Right. So very apt questions. We are starting from here. So let us calculate. Okay. Let us calculate one more. So 1 mole of N2 gas equal to 1 mole of N2 gas equal to, or otherwise we will start with the atomic or molecular mass of nitrogen gas. Okay. Molecular mass of N2 equal to, as N equal to N7 as AMU of N equal to 7. Okay, atomic mass of nitrogen is 7 AMU. Nitrogen is 7 AMU. Therefore, 2 means 7%. 14 AMU. Therefore, 1 mole of N2 weighs how much? Its atomic mass converted into gram is equal to into mass. 14, and then nitrogen is 7, 14, 28, 28. So 1 mole of N waste. So 28 AMU expressed in gram. So 28 gram. So this is 1 mole. 1 mole is weighing. So therefore 0.5 moles. Mole of N2 equal to 0.5 means what? Is nothing but 1 by 2 only, no? Okay. 1 by 2 means 1 by 2 you can write as 0.5 or not? Yes. So divide this by 2. It's a half. That's all. Okay. Right. 28 by 2. 14 gram. Next, B. What is the next one? B. 0.5 mole of N atoms. 0.5 mole of N atoms. 0.5 mole. In molecule, okay. Atoms. 0.4 mole of N atom, nitrogen atom. So let us see how much 1 mole of nitrogen atoms weigh. Okay. So atomic mass of N equal to 7 AU. 7 AU. Okay. Okay, sorry, 14 AU. 14 I'm writing atomic number every time. Okay. So it is atomic mass of nitrogen is 14 AU. Okay. Therefore, 1 mole of nitrogen atom weigh. How much does it weigh? Equal to this AU converted to gram. Okay. 14 gram. Is it clear, students? Are you able to understand? See. Okay, we need 0.5 mole. So before that, we calculate 1 mole first for our easy understanding. Okay. So 1 mole is weighing 14 gram. Therefore, 0.5 mole of N nitrogen atoms weigh. How much do they weigh? Equal to 14 by 2. So that is equal to 7 gram. Right, students? Are you getting? Okay. Right. So next one. 3.01 to 10 Right. How to proceed with this? Better I will write that side. Okay, students. Let me have this. So for the next question that is asked. So what do we need to find? 3.011 into A, B, C. Okay, C. So 3.011. 3.011 into 10 power 23. 10 power 23 number of n atoms. Number of n atoms. So very clear that we need to find what is the weight of this many atoms of nitrogen. So we will start with the same thing. 1 mole of n atoms. 1 mole of n atoms, the nitrogen atom. 1 mole of nitrogen atom. Weigh how much? Okay, weight equal to, okay, 14 gram. 1 mole of nitrogen atom is what we have written here. 1 mole of nitrogen atom is 14 gram, right? So 14 gram. Which means 1 mole means how many atoms will be there? 1 mole of any substance means 6.022 into 10 power 6.022 into 10 power 23 atoms of nitrogen weight equal to 14 gram. So therefore 3.01 into 23. How much do they weigh? So 6. Okay. So which implies 6.022 into 10 power 23. Weight 14 grams. So 3.011 into 10 power 23. Weight how much? Yes or no? Cross multiply. So which implies 3.011 into 10 power 23. Multiply like this. Unitary method in your lower classes would have into 14 divided by this one. Okay, 6.022 into 10 power 23. So the first strike of 10 power 23, 10 power 23, both are gone. So this is exactly 2 times. Okay, students, exactly it is going 2 times. So what is remaining here? So 4 into 14 by 2. 14 by 2. That is nothing but 7 grams. Understood? Okay, let's see. Just if I write directly, you may not understand. Okay. So we need the weight of this many number of nitrogen atoms. So before going to that, how do we calculate here? We get 1 mole of nitrogen atoms first. Weight of 1 mole of nitrogen atoms. Here we have written 1 mole of nitrogen atoms weight equal to 14 grams. Then, so 1 mole of nitrogen atoms means what? How many atoms? It is nothing but 6.022 into 10 power 23 atoms. Yes or no? So that many weight 14 grams. So this much is weighing 14 weight. So how much is this number? So, you are somewhere in lower classes, you would have learnt this unitary method. Somewhere. Okay. 10 articles cost 20 rupees. Therefore, 5 how many? 5 articles. How much? So, what will you do? 5 into 20 by 10. 5 to 10 rupees. Yes or no? Like this. Just I reminded you. Okay, you are all intelligent, I know that, but anyway, it is. Okay, anything given? Next one is C. Okay, C is over. Then what do we have? D. Okay, D. What is given in D? 6.022 take out 6.022 into 10 power 23 into. See, I am telling very slowly only, no? Now I go fast. Number of N2 molecules. Number of N2 molecules. How much do they weigh? So 1 mole of N2 molecules equal to, already we have said that 1 mole of N2 molecules means how much? It is 28 gram. Because here already we have done, so I am not writing those unnecessary steps. So which means that is 1 mole means what? 6.022 into 10 power 1 more. Right. So which means that 6.022 into 10 power 23 molecules of nitrogen. 28 gram. So simple. The students got it. That's all. Here no calculation. Only you need to know this. 1 mole means 6.02. That's all. Understood? Shall I wrap this side? Okay, once again I will explain. See, you want? Calculate the mass of the following: 0.5 mole of nitrogen gas. So nitrogen gas means here molecule. It has given N2 gas. N2 means you have to consider it as molecule. First of all, you will write the molecular mass of N2. So it is nothing but atomic mass of nitrogen is 14 AMU. So therefore, 2 nitrogen means 28. 14 plus 14, 28 AMU. So okay, 1 mole of nitrogen is how much? This atomic mass expressed in gram. That's all. So 1 mole is weighing this much. So 0.5 means half. That's all. Half mole of nitrogen is 28 by 2. Into 1 by 2 you can write, but directly by 2. Okay. So that is how much? 28 by 2 is 14. Next one. 0.5 mole of N atoms in here. Nitrogen molecule also here. Here also nitrogen atom. Okay. So atomic mass of nitrogen is 14 AMU. We know that one very well. So which means 1 mole of nitrogen atom is atomic mass converted into gram or written in the form of gram. Okay. So that much weight. Okay. So here 14 units of nitrogen means 1 atom of nitrogen. So the units of nitrogen means 1 atom of nitrogen. 28 units of nitrogen means 1 of nitrogen. Again, okay. But 1 mole means again the story will change. 1 mole means again discussion will change. Okay. So here 1 mole of nitrogen atoms are weighing how much? 14 gram. Therefore 0.5 mole means here also half mole. Okay, means this 14 into 1 by 2. That means 14 by 2 is nothing but 7 gram. So come to this side. Next question that was asked to us. Okay, next question that was asked to us. How much? 3.011. Just if you observe the numbers, you can understand exactly half of 6.022. Okay, so this many number of nitrogen atoms. Okay, so once again, we start with 1 mole. So 1 mole of nitrogen atoms weight how much? It is 14 grams. Every time we need not go to this one again and again. Okay, directly I have written here 14 grams. So 1 mole of nitrogen means what? It is nothing but atom means. 1 mole of nitrogen atom means Avogadro number of nitrogen atoms. What is Avogadro number? 6.022 into 10 power 23 atoms of nitrogen are weighing 14 grams. 14 grams. So here I have written the method for calculation. 6.022 into 10 power 3 atoms of nitrogen weighing 14 grams. Therefore, 3.011 into 10 power 23 atoms of nitrogen will weigh how much? So this is your unitary method. You cross multiply. You multiply this one with this one and keep this one in the denominator. Okay, bring this here. So 3.011 into 10 power 23 into 14 divided by 6.022 into 10 power 23. So 23. This one power 10 power 23, 10 power 23 cancel out. So this is going exactly 2 times. 3.011. This one is 1 and 2. Finish. So what is remaining here? 14 by 2 is remaining. 14 by 2 is 7 grams. Right? Done. 6.022 to 10 power 23 number of nitrogen molecules. How much they weigh? It is directly, you can directly write also. 1 mole of nitrogen is 1 mole of nitrogen molecules is 28 gram of nitrogen molecule. So this 1 mole means again it is nothing but Avogadro number of molecules. Avogadro number of molecules. You can write Avogadro number. This 6.022 to 10 power 23 also as Na. Na means Avogadro number. Avogadro number. Na. Generally in some books it is written like this also. Here Na means nothing but this is Avogadro number, means nothing but 6.022 to 10 power 23. Okay, students. Right. So we will proceed to the next question. So Ravi this side. You should note these problems or calculations. Otherwise, when any exam conducted in this topic next time, I am going to give these problems. So either you note it or you buy material. Anyone? Not blackmailing. Request. Don't think otherwise. Okay, because people generally take negative things quickly. Negativity will spread fast. There is one proverb also. I'll tell in Telugu. Okay. నిజము చెప్పులు తొడగడం వేసుకునే లోపు అబద్ధం ఊరంతా ప్రయాణించి వస్తుందంట. Have you heard this? It is that also. Alright, question number 12. Okay. Calculate number of particles in the following. Okay, exactly. Calculate the number of particles in each of the following. Very nice question. This one also. So again, first one here. So what do we have? Is this side I will give it. First one is 46 gram of nitrogen. That's all. 46 gram of 46 gram of sodium. Right. 46 gram of sodium. How many particles does it contain? Okay, sodium is atom only. So we need to find the number of atoms of sodium. Atoms of sodium. So this is okay. Let us see how many moles it is. Okay. Atomic mass of sodium equal to 23 AMU, which implies okay. 1 mole of Na weight equal to 23 grams. So which implies 23 grams of Na contains 6.022 into contains Avogadro number contains Na, Avogadro number of atoms. Okay. So 23 grams is containing this one. Therefore, how much we are after? 46 grams. Therefore, 46 grams of sodium contains equal to 2 into Na. Yes or no? 2 into Na is what? Avogadro number. So Avogadro number. So we multiply the first part. Yes or no? Right. So 2 into Avogadro number. implies 2 into 6.022 into 10 power 23 atoms. Okay, students, listen here once again. You can leave it like this, or you multiply this part. Okay, either you can leave it like this, or you can also do it this multiplication. So 6 to 12, okay, 12.44. Okay, that is equal to 12.044 into 10 power 23 atoms. Okay, are you getting? So once again, calculate the number of particles in 46 gram of sodium. Sodium is what? Sodium is an element. Okay, is it diatomic or monoatomic? Na is monoatomic. Monoatomic means when we speak about Na, particles means what? Here sodium atoms only. Here sodium, not only sodium, all metals are monoatomic only. All metals are monoatomic only. Okay, so when you are speaking about sodium, we are speaking about here particles means sodium atoms indirectly. Okay, so we need how many number of sodium? How many number of atoms of this is sodium? So first let us find atomic mass of sodium. Atomic mass of sodium is 23 units or 23 AU. So 1 mole of sodium equal to 23 gram. This atomic mass converted into gram, right? So 1 mole of sodium weight equal to 23 gram. This 1 mole means what? Again Na, N and A. Na means just now I told you. Na means 6 point. This is Avogadro number notation. Okay, 6.022 into 10 power 23. This is the Avogadro number. That is what I have written here. Don't confuse. Okay, here N capital A. 23 gram of sodium contains how many atoms? Means Avogadro number of atoms. So that means 46 gram of sodium will contain how many? 46 is nothing but a double of 23. So multiply this with 2. Multiply this with 2. That's all. So 2 into 6.022 10 power 23, or otherwise this part 12.044 into 10 power 23. Okay, got it? Okay, next one we will proceed. So what is next one is after 8 gram of oxygen O2. Okay, B. 8 gram of O2 contains how many particles? That is what? Yes or no? Okay. So oxygen molecule. So here we are speaking about molecules. So atomic, okay, molecular. This is molecule. So molecular mass of O2 equal to 16 plus 16, 32 AMU means, okay, therefore 1 mole of oxygen molecules equal to oxygen molecules weight equal to 32 gram. 1 mole means what again? Na. I am writing Na. Shall I write Na or 6.022? If I write 6.022, you will not confuse, no? Okay, right. I will proceed with 6.022. So 1 mole. So which means this means 6 point. Okay, I will come in reverse. So 32 gram content. Because here how many? This one it is asked. So therefore 32 gram of oxygen molecules weight. Molecules 32 gram of oxygen contains 32 gram of oxygen contains 6.022 into 10 power 23 molecules of oxygen. Right. So shall I have this side? I'm going very slow and very elaborate. Try to understand, students. I hope it is not confusing. I I hope it is not confusing. Okay. If it is confusing, you can type me also. So 32 gram is weighing that much. So this is continued here. So 32 gram weighing weight. So it is weighing how much? 6.02. Sorry. Contains 32 gram of oxygen molecule contains how many? 6.022 into 10 power 23 molecules. Therefore, how much it is asked for us? 8 gram. 8 gram. Therefore, 8 gram of O2 content. So this implies 8 into 6.022 into 10 power 23 divided by 32. It ones, it 4 7. So that is equal to 6.022 into 10 power 23, 10 power 23 divided by 4. Okay. So if you check this number, okay, 6.022 into 10 power 23 to divide it with 4, how much you get is? By 4 roughly we will get 2 twos or this is 2 twos. So 2 3 that is equal to 3.0. In the 2 I have, okay, 3.01 into 10 power 23 divided by 2. So that will come as, let me do this, just I will use calculator. 3.01 1.505. So 1.5055 into 10 power 23 molecules. Okay. Right, students, got it? Got it. Yes or no? So once again, so atomic mass, molecular mass of oxygen is 32 AU. 1 mole means 32. So 32 grams contain this many. So half in half. So 32, 8 grams. We need only 8 grams. So 8 into this one by 32. So 8 into this one by 32. 8 1 8 4. 4 32. Okay, 1 by 4. So 1/4 of this means 6.022. You from the calculation. So this many, yeah, or you can stop it here also. So this much also you can write. Okay, 1.5. So I hope you understood this. Better you keep practicing. We will have a. We'll continue the next class.